wanted to talk about biracial men because somebody brought this up. Apparently, Cynthia G brought up being with black sons with white mothers, biracial sons with um, white mothers. And somebody else pointed out on Divested Zealots platform that, if they're with men like that, they're basically implying that the black women were the problem because the only difference between them is a white mother, basically, from a black father, or from a black man. And to me, my perspective is kind of like, well, one thing I think is this. It's pretty hypocritical of Cynthia G to act like, for example, she's going to be with black men or biracial men with white mothers and black fathers, and she and many platforms like hers have issues with white women, and black men have resentment to black men. They don't really dislike black men. They want black men so badly. But the thing is, to me, it's this. I think that people who are like this, they need to understand that obviously in your message you're giving, you're contradicting yourself left and right. When you basically are saying you want to be with the very thing that white women created. To me, that's just like, that's weird. Now, I personally don't have any issue with biracial men with white mothers as opposed to, black biracial men with black mothers. To me, it's no different. My only issue with them is this. Many of the time, they act like they don't really treat me like a black woman. And that's what bothers me. Because a lot of brown biracials kind of see their image as biracial. So then they'll look at people who are like them. And then they will try and say that we're biracial. I know. And from my perspective, it's just like, just because you came out brown and you came out black passing, that doesn't mean you should look at me like I'm mixed. You should look at yourself like, well, you look very black for a mixed person, kind of thing. But they don't do that. And so with dating and things of that nature, I like a man to be attracted to me and interested in me as a black woman, not a mixed woman. Because then you don't really love me for who I am. You don't like me for what I am. And that will conflate to everything that relationship is basically made on, in my opinion, because you are seeing me in a way that I am not in the way that I actually am. And that's not the way I like it. It's sense of dishonesty, but obviously I didn't lie. It's got to do with their view of things on their end, And, I've complained about this with Hispanic men too, With white men, it's not that much of a problem. Usually they just put me in the black category and it's comfortable there, So that's a major reason I don't really find it easy to date them, but I have talked to a few. I've never dated a biracial man. And I don't really see it as interracial. I know some people do see biracial and black as interracial. I don't personally. On top of all of that, I just think that, if you have vitriol towards white women, you should not try to be with anything that is related to a white woman, Honestly, if we were really honest about it, Cynthia G doesn't hate white women. She would love to be a white woman. And that's where her vitriol comes from, basically. She just wishes so badly she was one of them so she could attract a black man because she thinks that black men prefer white women over her. So she wishes she could fill in that void, basically, that she feels black men have with her. So that's where she takes all her anger out at at white women, you know. And that's where she takes all her vitriol out with black men when they choose other races of women, you know. This is all mammy issues, you know. And personally, I just don't care about them because like that's their business. I'm not attracted to black men, so like what you guys do over there, that's your business kind of thing, you know. You concerned if the black man is interracially dating, if he's not, I don't know, but the truth is, I don't understand why make it so obvious that people like that are hurt by black men interracially dating. Why don't you at least convey this through therapy and not on YouTube? It doesn't make her look that nicely, in my opinion. I don't think women who complain about black men being with other races of women makes them look at all that good. It makes them look really badly because they're basically saying they're dissatisfied with who they are. They're dissatisfied with the fact that they think they're not good enough for black men. None of this actually goes back to black men. It all just goes back to them, which is really bad. Why would you do this to yourself? I don't know. They just really don't pay attention to how those issues make them look. But yeah, that's all I have to say in this video. And I'm going to be done. Thanks for watching and bye.